At this point of time, let us have the reading of the biographical sketch of our founder, which will be brought to us by Professor Khadija Ontak-Bala, a College of Arts and Sciences faculty and the Executive Secretary of the Matabay Plang Foundation Incorporated. A round of applause, please.
Good morning, everyone, especially to our guests all the way from the US. Good morning. Okay. Bai Haja Fatima Matabay Plang was born on January 21, 1912 in Pikit, Cotabato. She had rich and wide range of experiences in the fields of education and social work. Her active involvement in education and social services catapulted her to the popularity that she had enjoyed among people from all walks of life, from the rural poor to the national leadership under various government administrations from the time she entered public service. She had her first college education at the Philippine National College or Normal College, major in home economics and minor in library science. She took up social welfare work, specializing in public assistance at the University of Chicago, and then she finished Bachelor of Science in Education at the Philippine Women's University. From the time she entered school at the age of 7, she had been a government pensionado from 1919 to 1933. Later, she was awarded a Fulbright travel grant in between 1947 to 1950. Study grant from the American Association of University Women in 1948 to 1949. Training grant in public assistance from the U.S. Federal Social Security Administration and an observation study grant in extension services from the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 1950. Her work experiences started a classroom teacher at the Cotabato Elementary School after graduating from high school. After finishing 2 years college work at the Philippine Normal School, now Philippine Normal College in Manila, she taught the Pagalungan Elementary School. Later, she transferred to the Cotabato Elementary School as home economics teacher. After World War II, she resumed her teaching profession at the Balonges Elementary School in Pikit, Cotabato, then later transferred to the Central Mindanao Colleges in Kidapawan City, or Kidapawan, Cotabato. She had also worked as researcher in the Senate under Senator Pecson from 1952 to 1953 and Senator Kabili from 1953 to 1954, while lobbying for the Enabling Act to establish the Mindanao Institute of Technology. During World War II, she served through the Plang Women's Auxiliary Service of the guerrilla organization under the late Dato Udtog Matalam. But back from her scholarship in the U.S. in 1950, she started lobbying for the establishment of the Mindanao Institute of Technology until 1952, when Republic Act number 763 was signed into law creating the institute. When MIT was opened in 1954 by virtue of Republic Act number 998, she was designated overseer of the college until the first president was appointed. Thereafter, she served as college and board secretary and liaison officer until 1968. She was the founding executive director of the Children's Education Foundation Village, now the Cotabato Foundation College of Science and Technology in Duruluman, Magpet, Cotabato from 1968 until her retirement in 1977. After retirement from public service, she founded the Mindanao Islamic Foundation Polytechnic Institute in Batulawan, Pikit, Cotabato. Thus, she had founded 3 educational institutions which now cater to thousands of students in this part of the country. leaving a legacy behind for the benefit of humanity, particularly of the rural poor, in terms of education opportunities, by Haja Fatima Matabay Plang, died on April 13, 1984. And the establishment of the university, okay, or the MIT, let me also read. The establishment of the Mindanao Institute of Technology, now the University of Southern Mindanao, was conceived by the late by Haja Fatima Matabay Plang, a prominent Muslim Maguindanaoan lady educator and dedicated social worker. Her vision of this state college was to provide education for the poor, but deserving youth, and to promote cultural integration in this part of the country. The process was tedious, but she was determined to make the sacrifices. It took years before she could finally negotiate the uphill struggle. Spending her own money, much time and efforts, she lobbied incessantly in the halls of Congress in Malacanang for the establishment of the institute. She also lobbied for the transfer of the 1,024 hectares government estate in Cabacan, Cotabato under the administration of the National Fiber Corporation, or the NAFCO, to the MIT as a land grant where the institution was to be established for educational purpose. Finally, her efforts and sacrifices culminated with the success with the late President Elpidio Quirino signed on June 20, 1952, Republic Act No. 763, creating Mindanao Institute of Technology. To have a working knowledge of the operation of a state college, she went on a study grant to observe the administration and organization of the Berea State College in Kentucky, USA. She furthermore observed the operation of the Central Luzon Agricultural College, now CLSU, in Muñoz, Nueva Ecija, one of the first state college Number 998, otherwise known as the Staff Enabling Act, was signed into law by the late President Ramon Magsaysay on June 10, 1954. This act appropriated an amount of 200,000 pesos for the opening of or operation of the college during the fiscal year 1954 to 1955. This facilitated the formal opening of the MIT on October 1, exactly the date today, in 1954. The defunct Cabacan Junior High School, then a provincial school of Cotabato, became the nucleus of the MIT by virtue of Provincial Board Resolution Number 164, Series of 1954. This affected the transfer of all assets and liabilities of the said high school during 248, or including 248, students and 10 teachers to the college. The collegiate department was opened in June 1955, and 3 degree programs in agriculture, home technology, and industrial arts, and 2 degree courses in rubber technology and farm mechanics as initial collegiate offering with some 800 students. Secondary agriculture and home economic curricula were offered in the high school department. After 24 years of gradual but steady development, the MIT was converted into the now, University of Southern Mindanao by virtue of Presidential Decree Number 1312, issued by former President Ferdinand E. Marcos on March 13, 1978. Today, the USM had become a center of high-level manpower development in agriculture and allied sciences in southern Philippines, with its multi-academic units, increasing capabilities, public support, and above all, dedicated students, faculty and staff, as well as very capable administration. The university continues to pursue its mission, thereby perpetuating the ideals of the founder of the institute by Haja Fatima Matabay Plang. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. She had gone ahead of us. And it is now for us, everyone here today, it is now up to us, the living, to perpetuate the ideals for which she had dedicated her life. And this autobiography was authored by the late Dr. Teofilo C. de la Cruz. Thank you very much.